Hello everyone, it's SVG Lucina back at it again with another playthrough video. So just to recap, and I'm sorry I did play on a little bit because I wanted to see where all the producing stuff is so I can just like avoid it when playing through so that I don't have to worry about showing you guys like everything that I'm doing. So anyway, my phone, one of my moments. Yeah, I got this dude named Shaw. Don't know who he is, but he's there. So yeah. So I did a lot of like level grinding, company level grinding as well. So without further ado, let's get into this. Remembering our parting promise last time, I specially made some pudding to give to Kiro for my visit. I'm sorry, you can't enter without a credential. Hi, I'm the producer of Kritikaya Company, and I changed the company name. I'm here to visit the set. Shows business card. A fan again? Come on, you're a student. Stop pretending. You did make a nice card, though. Anna didn't believe me, the staff doesn't believe me, and I'm now starting to doubt it too. No, I'm not a student. Tick. I can't stand you, stalker fan. Security! Please, I'm a reporter for City News. I have a press card and everything. Journalist, huh? Certainly don't seem like one. Tick. Come in. I forgot how to say that word in English. Oops. Good thing I also came here as a journalist. Thanks. Do you know where Kiro is? Are you a journalist or a journalist fan? You can't interview a guest without a reservation. Go to the makeup room for the extras if you want to interview someone that way. Don't wander about. Okay, I have time anyway. I can call Kiro after finishing an interview. I happened to find something quite interesting when I entered the makeup room. No private room for me? Unbelievable. Do you call this dirty dishwater tea? If you're done with makeup, get out of the way. You'll probably get edited out anyway and still so whiny. To whom do you think you are speaking? I find this pretty amusing, so I decided to get an interview with this boy. Hello, I'm a journalist for City News. May I interview you? Person of my standing doesn't just go around giving interviews. What is she thinking about interviewing this little boy while so many stars are here? Too funny if she asks, I'm refusing too. Can't afford to embarrass myself. What's a journalist doing here? Get out now, you're disturbing our work. I didn't expect to cause such a commotion. I made an apology and prepared to leave.
Think it over. You won't regret it.
Kiro! The appearance of Kiro instantly made the makeup room boil with excitement. But when did he sneak up behind me? Kiro!
Miss Chips, hi. We meet again.
Ahem. Hello, I'm Christian. I graduated from Royal College of Art. I quite admire your music.
Yeah, if there's time later, I'd love to chat about music.
Really? Kiro pushed me in front of Christian.
So, do you want to let her interview you? She's my favorite producer. Doing an interview with her will get you noticed by a lot of people. What do you say?
Nodding excitedly. Of course, I'd love to. Can I be in the... Can I be interviewed too? And me? Miss Journalist, would you want... I can't English. Miss Journalist, would you want to interview a makeup designer? The atmosphere has done a 180. Everyone's become so positive. Perhaps Kiro made them believe I'm a good friend of his. Please be patient. I'll interview you all one at a time. I can't English.
And I'll be on set. See you later.
Thanks. Kiro waved his hands with a smile and left the makeup room. Everyone in the room waved back and silently watched him leave. When I finally escaped from the dressing room, I had a pile of material collected. This experience has taught me to disguise myself a bit before going into a scene to gather information. Okay, let's continue. When I walked out of the makeup room and entered the set, the atmosphere was electric. Such a huge set, advanced equipment, and full crew. The producer in me was giddy with excitement. So, this is how they coordinate the multiple cameras on set. Each unit director has 1, 2, 3, 4 assistants on hand? Is this the script with stage directions? So detailed! This is literally heaven to me. Ouch! As I was immersed in the backup script I borrowed from the camera crew, I bumped into somebody. I checked the pudding inside the bag. Luckily, it was still there in one piece. Whew! Sorry, are you alright? You? Baby, you and I. Oh, I don't want to get copyright, no. The person I just ran to, staring at me with withering indifference, was Victor. I never thought I would see him here. But the arrogant air on his face confirmed to me it could be nobody else.
Do you have to run into something every time you leave your house?
This butt. I see you weren't paying attention either.
I was wondering if this fool who was walking while reading would really bump into me.
This boy! So you just stood there.
Yes, and just as expected.
This boy! How bored you must be. Victor looked at the files and notebook in my hand.
So what have you got there that's so engrossing?
I hid the script behind me hastily. This is a confidential document of Project X. It's not for you.
So you're bouncing all over the place to take notes.
Yes, I'm diligent. So what? I need to be careful. I might get copyright for that. Victor's face still had a how can your IQ... This man, this...
Do you need more time to write everything down?
Gosh dang it. I turned off notifications. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Let me pause really quick. Okay, I'm sorry. That was my friend who texted me. You won't see it, but in the audio, you'll hear me. Oh my gosh. Boy, hold on. Okay, anyway, back to Victor. Before he finished the sentence, everyone around us just froze. Victor had really made time stop. I looked around, not knowing what to make of it all. The shooting in the distance froze too, but amidst everyone, Kiro was looking around in great confusion. He has confusion. Before I had time to think, everything went back to normal. I looked at Victor, who was staring at Kiro.
I didn't think there'd be another revolver here.
What? Oh, she has the same question as me. Wait a minute. Why wasn't this what? When? Why? I thought... Ooh. Why is the anime cutting out these things? Like, they all know about each other. But they didn't... Like, they make it seem like they're strangers in the anime. Except for... spoilers. Except for that one episode. Do you mean Kiro?
If you're talking about the blonde star, yes.
Kiro is also an evolver? No kidding. I looked at Kiro. He still looked confused, but he quickly went back to interacting with the toast. Maybe he thought it was a hallucination?
Throw your notebook away.
Boy? Ah?
If you want to make progress, first you have to give up your inefficient ways.
What's wrong with taking notes on a notebook? I do that too.
So, what's the place where you can learn to set up management the best? Try to think.
Patronizing words as usual. But if I'm not mistaken, he's instructing me?
Pudding.
Nani? Is he planning to take away my pudding? I got nervous. No! No pudding for you! It's for Kiro!
You'd better put it in the fridge. There's a cafe nearby. Or do you want the director to taste your terrible pudding?
Boy, if you don't... How does he even know it's bad? Okay, well, what? How do you know cooking's bad? I'm a decent cook, IRL, but... And, in canon, Renika is a pretty good cook in her own storyline, so...
Eyes on the road. Don't bump into anybody.
I only bumped into you because you were... Victor didn't say anything more and just walked off on his own. Though all he said was right. I don't know why, but he's always able to make me angry. Perhaps that's every CEO's superpower? Well, I don't have a CEO at the moment, so I can't really relate right now. But in the future, maybe. Okay, that was 3, 4, and then I'm 7. Though a little unhappy about it, I went and stored the pudding in the cafe as Victor suggested. Gaffer! What do you think you're doing? Shooting a horror film. This lighting scared the crap out of me. Sound, haven't I told you about the shoot? We've had enough slip-ups already. If you fail again, just pick up and leave. Just pack up and leave. Kiro's been waiting too long. In the middle of everyone is a director renowned in the industry, Young. She directed the TV series that got the highest ratings in the history of Loveland TV. Later, she went out on her own, taking Project X from 0.3% rating all the way to the top of the charts. Is this how a big director makes a show? What a terror. Right now, we're shooting a promo shot for a guest, so it's naturally a little more demanding. I see. Today, I just gotta push myself harder. You're sweating. Your lips are pale. Are you sure you're alright? The girl insisted she was, but she faltered away and I held her steady. No, I'm just the boom operator. I can't hold up the entire crew. Can I help you? I took a sound recording class in college. I could do that. Okay. Thank you. I took over the boomstick and the mic. Though I had taken classes, I'd never held a boom on a real set. Kiro stood on a high platform hooked up to a wire. He would jump off from there in a bit. Kiro seemed to see me. He waved to me in surprise. With one shoulder holding the boom mic, I waved back. Kiro then quickly waved back, gesturing to me to hold it with 2 hands.
Be careful.
Rolling! I don't know what voice to give them. I'm just giving them random voices. I held my breath nervously.
Don't be nervous.
I'm not nervous, you're nervous. You're the one about to do an action stunt. You too! Kiro turned around and gestured okay to Director Young. Action! Kiro has his back to the camera. With a little flare, he tosses on a jacket and spins around. He winks at the camera, then swiftly jumps off the tree, his blonde hair wiggling in the air. Kiro nimbly lands on the stage right along the track of my boom mic. He turns and lets out a dazzling smile.
Let me make your dreams come true.
At the moment, everyone on the stage is just background scenery compared to him. It's the first time I ever saw one of his performances. My heart couldn't help beating faster. He really is the Jimin of this world, I swear. If Kiro is Jimin, and I don't know if you got the joke in like the first, I don't know if it was the first or second part of my playthrough with Gavin as Jungkook, then I'm pretty sure Suga would be Victor, unless it's like Jin, because I don't want Jin to be Lucian, though they could fit, because, you know what, yeah, let's keep going. After a short silence, a loud applause exploded. Good jump, Kiro, thumbs up.
Director Young, could we do it again? I think perhaps a crisper movement would be better.
A perfectionist. As Kiro discussed the shot with Young, he's so focused, not like the usual him, but captivating all the same. As if he felt me looking at him, he turned in my direction.
Keep it up.
The silent cheer traveled across the room and descended upon me, and I seemed to feel less tired. The shoot ended, and every time Kiro would land within my mic's coverage, making my job a lot easier. Someone gently tapped my shoulder. I turned around and found it was Kiro.
I invited you to visit the set. How did you turn into one of the crew?
Then he handed me a bottle of water, the cap half open. Thanks, just lending a hand. Tired. Want to go home, I want to sleep. Before I finished, the PA interrupted us. Kiro, get ready to shoot.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Take care. Or is it, take care. Kiro has a really tight shooting schedule today. He still left some time for me. Shouldn't pester him about it. Project X is a show that has different people carry out special tasks. Together with the director, Kiro's agent and I watched the video feed from the control room. Kiro's task was to deliver cotton candy to an old grandmother, fulfilling a memory of hers from long ago.
Hey, driver, could we slow down a bit? The wind is going to wreck this cotton candy.
Hey, yo, Gavin! Control your wind! You're gonna knock down the cotton candy! Bro, imagine he's just watching from up there and be like, ooh, cotton candy, yeah. Wind go brr. Or like Kiro is just like, driver, please. The wind's gonna wreck the cotton candy. Gavin in the background. Ha ha, wind go brr. I'm not even. Why? Why am I like this, y'all? Kiro was sitting backwards in the car to prevent the cotton candy from the wind. Kiro was sitting backwards in the car to protect the cotton candy from the wind. I can't English. We're already driving pretty slow.
Don't turn so suddenly. Slower.
When they arrived, the cotton candy looked like a lopsided beehive hairdo. I don't know if I have enough storage space, but if I do, a picture of a beehive hairdo is gonna pop up on screen. Yeah, about now. So you can, like, compare, or, like, you can visualize if you can't visualize it. Okay.
Sorry, Grandma. This cotton candy looks a little weird, but it still tastes great.
Waves hand. This isn't the cotton candy I wanted.
Don't you want to try it? I really did buy it from that old guy's shop.
Hee, no you didn't. I can tell just by looking at it. Kiro scratched his head, wondering where he went wrong. He walked away from the grandma's place, pondering and eating the cotton candy.
I don't know what flavor that Grandma wants. This cotton candy is really good.
It was just raw footage without any editing or effects, but everyone in the film crew was amused. How much cotton candy has he eaten? He's gonna have a stomachache again. Okay, now we can continue. Let's go. But soon, a new problem arose in the field. Fans of Kiro have swarmed the place, filling every street and alley around. Kiro, I love you my whole life. The wave of sound surged closer to the camera unit. Gosh, where did all these fans come from? Nobody thought we'd get bogged down here. Now the news is out, the crowd of fans will only get bigger. What a superstar. I've never seen such an imposing scene. We detailed 10 more security staff than usual, but seems like it's still not enough. It's escalating. No way, we have to get Kiro out now, or nothing good will happen in this chaos. I followed Kiro's agent and more security staff as they went out to the shooting location. So many people. Where's the production van? I can't even see it. What? I can't hear you. Forget it. Let's try to cut through this crowd. The security staff shouldered their way into the crowd, barely managing to carve a path for the van. The unit director, his hair a mess, was standing alongside the car, blocking the door from the crowd. Stand back, Kiro. Don't be afraid. I'll protect you. Is Kiro in the van? Let's get back to the crew first. Director Young has suspended shooting. When we opened the door, however, Kiro was nowhere to be seen. What? Where is my Kiro? Wait, what? What? Where is Kiro? No. So many bodyguards, but we still lost Kiro. So many people there watching. Where could he have gone? Your crew is going to be liable for this. I told you to strengthen the security. Calm down, please. We will find him. Let's spread out and search. The fans are also looking. He can't stay lost. Yes. Keep an eye on social media. We'll hear something as soon as someone finds him. Wait, so is he saying my company is liable for it? Or is it the security person Soon, Find Kiro was trending through the roof. Not just fans, even Kiro's assistant producer and the crew were all posting. It was like an online flood. Try to find him before the fans do, for the sake of his safety. The crew staff spread around and started searching. But with so many fans and staff, how could he just vanish like that? I searched every inconspicuous corner around until I saw a person in a bear costume in the square. It was trading a balloon with a little girl for her candy. I smiled and felt relieved. What kind of balloon salesman in a bear costume would be trading candy with a kid? I stuck up behind him, untied the biggest balloon he had on him, and then handed it to the girl. I can trade you for this one, deal? Oh yeah, this one's big. I got the candy, leaving the bear so embarrassed and angry that he started pacing around. He lifted his round hands and covered his face. He just turned away and squatted down, seemingly very angry. I laughed while I put the candy into the bear's pocket. It's yours, Mr. Bear. This made Mr. Bear happy enough to stand up, but not enough to face me. I drew closer, lifting the head of the bear until I saw the shiny eyes of Kiro.
I won't forgive you that easily.
Having said that, he laughed happily, his eyes wet like a puppy's. My smile froze. So, what will you take? Well, what will it take for you to forgive me?
You would have to do me a favor.
Oh boy. What's that? He gestured for me to stand closer, looked around and whispered into my ear. Okay, deal. What? What? No, why do we have to produce now? As an unofficial crew member, I gained a lot of valuable experience participating in the production of that now major outdoor show. I'll just show like this one for the sake of... yeah. Oh, I don't have any variety enhancement. I thought where's that kid that we had? I thought this guy was thing. I know this isn't gonna, but is this Punchback? Oh jeez. Okay, summon Karma. Okay, we're gonna go. If that doesn't work, you know what? Let's go 1, 2, 3. Yeah. The power of Gavin. Alright. Noise. Oh, I got some ice cream. Ice cream, chillin'. Ice cream, chillin'. No, we don't want to buy anything. How much is it? 23 minutes? Okay, we'll go for a little... oh, board. Alright, we'll go on for a little bit more. I snuck back into the camera unit. Oh, I snuck back to the camera unit when I left again. I had a small portable camera in my hand. After thinking about it, I also left a note for Kiro's agent. Kiro has been found. Don't worry, just leave the show to us. If we were followed by a group of staff, even in a bear costume, Kiro would be recognized in a second. And if the agent or director knew Kiro was out alone with one camera girl... no way, what if anything happens? I'd rather not do the show than let Kiro take the risk. All shot of one portable camera? How would that look? No, end of discussion. I could picture exactly what they would say. So under the circumstances, we were forced to act covertly. Sorry, agent. Sorry, Director Young. Sorry, assistant producers. I promise I will help Kiro finish shooting the show. With a camera in hand, I reappeared in the square with a big bear. Kiro's Project X rides again. I hit the record button. Kiro in his bear costume started talking very earnestly to the camera.
Now, it's 2:30 in the afternoon. We only have 2 hours left. I have no more funds, and I still have no idea what kind of cotton candy that grandma wants. However, I have my secret weapon.
Kiro clumsily folded fumbled a candy out of his pocket with his bare paws. Behind the camera, I watched him like I was watching a reality show. It was so funny.
The magic candy of Invincibear. Eat it, and you'll become as smart as me. Only one in the whole world.
Mr. Bear, I want it. With his magic candy, Kiro successfully traded for a pack of cookies from the girl.
The magic cookies of Invincibear. Get smart just by eating them.
Can't you use another line? I want it. Give me those cookies and I'll give you my rubber ball. It's really working.
Bear's magic ball. With it, you can...
Before Kiro got to finish, a little dog jumped into the frame and took the ball away.
My magic ball!
Oh, okay, 1 like equals 1 magic ball back for Kiro. Okay, I'm not gonna do that, it's just a joke. Kiro screeched and lumbered after the dog. I tried to keep up, getting the epic chase of a dog and a costume bear all on film.
Not so fast!
Compared to the awkward bear, the little dog looked much more nimble. It's gone into the alley. I'll go outflank it.
Oh, you're cornered now.
Grr, grr, arf, arf, arf. I can't do dogs, I'm sorry. I thought it would be a death struggle, but instead the pup just dropped the ball and ran off.
Phew. Wonderful.
Kiro took off the bear head, panting heavily. He carefully cleaned off the ball and smiled at me. His brow was glistening with beads of sweat, and his matted hair stuck to his face. There's no stylist here to spruce him up, but he still looks so cute on camera. Yeah, or else you'd have nothing to make your comeback with. Oh my gosh, I have asthma. JK. Finally, starting from 1 piece of candy, Kiro managed to trade his way up to a stick of cotton candy. How did you come up with this?
Because I am smart and awesome, of course.
Kiro lifted his bare head up and aired his face. You're sweating so profusely.
Well, it's a bit stuffy in here. Let me take a break.
Oh no, don't take it off because I'm a fan. I took out a handkerchief and dabbed the sweat off his brow. You look like you work so hard. Here, have another on the house. Really? Yeah, take it. My grandson loves these little plastic figurines. I should be thanking you.
Wow, we've got 2 cotton candies, above and beyond the Call of Duty. Try some. This cotton candy is so good.
Don't you want some?
I already ate so much of it today. Way more than what my agent allows.
Oop, you just ruined your diet. I hesitatingly took the cotton candy from him and took a bite.
Good, huh?
So delicious.
I knew you would like it.
The man looked at us, shaking his head and smiling. We seemed to remind him of some happy memory. Blue skies, a cute bear, and a taste of cotton candy. This will definitely become one of my happiest memories. No, I have to produce. Okay, I'm gonna pause so that you guys don't have to look at it. And if there's any more story content, I will show you. Alright, we are back with some more story content. Kiro, do you think the cotton candy is getting smaller? I leaned out from behind the camera and asked.
Really?
Oh, I forgot that it's voiced. He looked at it through the mouth of the bear costume. We both stopped and stared intently at it. He suddenly started to run. Well, what?
Hey, hurry! It's melting!
I ran after him. In full bear costume, Kiro trudged all the way to the old grandma's home. When the grandma saw Kiro, she took out lipstick, freshened up her makeup, and smiled at us. Kiro moved his bare head and handed over a cotton candy stick.
It's melted away completely. Sorry, I'll buy another one.
The The grandma used her own handkerchief to wipe the sweat off Kiro's brow. Kiro, job well done. This is exactly the cotton candy I wanted.
Huh?
Huh? It's a love token of my old hubby from our past. We used to eat cotton candy and eat it on the way home. Later, after we were married, I was about 8 months pregnant and I suddenly had a craving for cotton candy. My husband went out to get me one. It was so hot that day it melted by the time he got back. That out-of-breath, guilty look on his face was much sweeter than any cotton candy. As a grandmother recalls the story, she glows with an uncommon radiance. We never imagined that we'd bumble our way into completing a task like this. Today, Kiro brought me cotton candy, and I should take a picture and post it online to let everybody know. The grandma quite skillfully opened various social apps, composed the messages, and sent them out. Kiro and I were both impressed. Oh yeah, Kiro, I almost forgot. Can I get your signature? Just one will be fine. This one, Never Forget, is my favorite album. Grandma took out a pile of collected CDs, 3 copies of each album. One for collecting, one for listening to, and one to sell to others. Everyone buys them like this. Kiro took the CD from the grandma very carefully and signed his signature.
Grandma, it's so good to have met you.
Oh, hee, what an adorable kid. I should be the one saying that to you. I held the camera on one side and couldn't help smiling. As a fan of Kiro's, every day for her must be interesting. Kiro must be very happy now. If they knew I was a fan, they wouldn't have let me on. It was hard containing myself in front of the crew. Come, I have something to show you. The grandma took us into a room. I was utterly shocked. It was filled with everything about Kiro from his first debut. She had every photo of him on her walls. Who is this little boy? It's him at 6 when he just started. That round face and such solemn expression. Adorable! And here when he was 10, performing with the king of pop. I have a tape of this. I'll show it to you later. Look at this. This must be a still photo from the Listen concert? Exactly, at 15 when he had just returned from overseas. Ooh wee, hee hee hee. Even at 15, he had such a unique character. Clean, innocent, makes you unable to take your eyes off him. This is 2 years ago when he was 20. It's such a good photo that I bought 20 copies of that magazine. In the photo, Kiro wasn't smiling, just idly looking at the camera like an aloof kitten. Listening to her talk, it's like I was witnessing Kiro growing up firsthand. What I didn't notice was that while I was looking at the photos, Kiro was looking at me the whole time. Okay. Pause. Alright, this is probably the last story mode I'm gonna do for this video. And then I'll have to go into part 5. After I said goodbye to the grandma, I helped Kiro in his bear costume stagger back to the camera unit. Thinking of the grandma craning her neck to see footage I'd got on my camera, I couldn't help laughing. Kiro looked back at me.
What are you laughing about?
I'm thinking when I worked with Kiro, though it's a bit tiring, it's pretty fun.
Being with you and doing something I like makes me happy too.
The wind kicked up, sticking a few strands of hair to my brow. Gavin, bro, stop stalking us. Looking off in the distance for that instant, I had a feeling of youth. That sea breeze from the summer when I was 17 seems to be blowing past me again. I seem to return to that summer. I stand on the soft but solid sand, ready to embrace future. I turn back to look at Kiro. Your agent, director, young assistant producer, you're all so lovable. This show we're all making, it's definitely gonna be something.
I am so looking forward to the show I'll make with you. It's gonna be so fun, right?
Yeah, it will. We looked at each other, laughing happily. I don't know why, but I thought of that little bear in my dream. The bear that always makes the weather sunny. Could it be Kiro? Excuse me, have you seen Kiro? Big Bear and I waved our hands in unison. Nope. The fans thanked us. Kiro goaded me into taking a photo for them. Sure. When I took his phone, I felt something strange. There was a bump on the back. Feeling a little confused, I raised the phone. But why should we take this photo? The bear mimed, covering his mouth, telling me not to speak out. Haha, this bear is almost half as cute as Kiro. Let's take a photo together. There were many fans asking on the way, and I helped Kiro take photos with all of them. When we passed an alley, Kiro suddenly stopped me. It was a man talking with two girl students beside the road. Are you going to see Kiro? Yes, you know where he is? I'm with the film crew. Kiro's already finished shooting and gone back to the studio. We have strict rules. Not even entertainment reporters are allowed to enter. Can you get us in there? Very difficult, but luckily I know some of the staff. Give me $50 and I'll get you inside. Is this one of the film crew? He doesn't have a badge.
And he's scamming my fans.
I saw the two girls preparing to give him the money. The guy looks strong. Should we call for help? If we confront him, what if he tries to fight?
Stay put. I have a plan.
Oop, Kiro with a plan. Kiro in his bear costume rushed out before I could stop him. Does he really have a plan? Kiro walked slowly, waving his hands clumsily. He took out some flyers that were in his pocket. Hey, where'd you come from? Get out of here. The man tried to wave off Kiro with his hands. Then Kiro suddenly threw down the flyers, took off his bear head, and plopped it over the man's head.
There! I'll teach you to scam my fans. Having trouble seeing?
Then he turned around, grabbed me by the hand, and ran. He even picked up the flyers along the way.
I'm not even giving you a flyer.
Ah, Kiro! After recognizing him, the fans screamed and chased after him. The man in the bear head, completely blinded, just ran into the wall. A girl with a ponytail gave him a good kick and took a photo. Liar! You shouldn't mess with Kiro's fans! In that ridiculous costume, Kiro ran as fast as he could, his golden hair dancing in the sunshine with bright drops of sweat falling off his face. His clean, slim figure, highlighted by the sun, suddenly made me forget everything else. My face was all red from running. Kiro looked back and reached out to me.
Here, take my hand.
Bro, she be running in heels, though? I smiled and squeezed his hand tightly. He held my hand tightly and I felt a warmth. Like his own special heat signature. Finally, we were somewhere more secluded. We were both doubled over, panting heavily. You just rushed out like this for those girls. Something would have happened. Ooh, asthma.
They are my fans. It's my duty to protect them. Ashley using me to scam people.
Kiro smiled coincidentally like a sly squirrel. Okay, guys, I'm sorry that I'm cutting this video short, but at the time I'm recording this, it's pretty late where I am. So, yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode to continue Kiro's storyline if it goes any further. I hope you're having a wonderful day and night, and I'll see you in the next playthrough. Bye!